capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock in your trades, and you also want to protect your downsides at the same time.
Boomer, they said. There we go. Thank you, Greg S. over there on YouTube. Anyway, I'm Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Glad you could be with us today. Fixed my muted sound. So, anyway, glad you could be here. If this is your first time being here, make sure you smash that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, that notification button, so that others in your social media may know about AmericanDreamTrading.com. So I'm glad you could be here today. We're going to try to concentrate on trading today. We may sit through some long trades. We'll see what happens. It'll be as it is presented to us. We've been kind of sitting around for a while. We had a nice little run here a little bit ago, but there for a while we were just trying to keep our eyeballs open. Things got a little quiet in the futures market there. Volume dropped off and all that. So we are in a EWO right now, Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy that he implements and educates us on to the downside. We started that here a little bit ago, right before we went live. It formed, this was our entry point. However, doesn't guarantee it's going to go down. In this case, right now, what we're up against here, the indicators are okay. VWAP and the 200 MA are down here. However, we're at this critical level here. You can see it hung up there a little bit to break through. Same thing coming down. You scroll back around through the history of it, you'll see that that's a pretty good level right there. So we need this to break and hold beneath the 75 line. In other words, 59.75 and hold down there to have a downward motion. If it goes the other way, then so be it. We will play it. So glad you could be here. What was I going to say? Oh, our moderator, Doug, over there on our YouTube Live. Oh, before I talk about YouTube Live feed, those of you on TikTok, if you would like the better full screen view, full screen audio for your audio, go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Right now on TikTok, I can't transmit through their software. So if you want the better experience, you can leave over here at TikTok and head on over there to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Libs do homework, okay? He says you can't hear me if I am talking. Well, I think everybody can hear me now, can't they? I don't have anything muted on my end, and I can see. Should be good to go there, unless you were talking about when I first came live. I didn't notice when your message popped up. So, yeah, I was muted when I first started. So we will take your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to type them down there into your chat boxes, and I will answer them as time allows. Over on our YouTube live feed at American Dream Trading Channel, Doug has been so kind to put clickable links into the chat that you can go and check out about some of the promotions that we're running here on our paid membership plans. Most importantly, our Diamond membership plan, which is about to go away. well, the membership will still be there, but the deep discount that Coach is offering right now for $5,000 one-time lifetime payment, never ever pay again. Just make that one payment, and that will get you our all-in-one membership, which includes being able to trade stocks, stock options, crypto, and futures. It will also include anything that comes out in the future, which we already have a minimum that I'm aware of, no less than 3 things that are coming out here shortly. It also includes all the indicators like the one you see on my screen, which is a trading view indicator that all our paid members get other than the premium base entry membership. But the Diamond membership comes with everything we've ever created, all the training, all the documents, all the videos, the mentorship program with Coach, which is $6,000 a year on its own, the weekly breakouts we have on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the Gold Group. And we also have workshop classes. We also have, like I said, the mentorship classes. What's the other class we have? Once a month. Boy, oh boy, I'm brain dead. Anyway, we have another class. We have multiple ones. I'm tired today, so my brain is just mush. And most importantly, over there also, we are giving away $1,000 in cold hard cash. No obligation on your part. It's totally free. If this is your first time being here today, you can still sign up to it. You don't have to be a paid member or even a free member. All you have to do is go over to our YouTube channel right now, click on that clickable link that says join our $1,000 giveaway.
Workshop.
Enter that to win $1,000.
Workshop.
Workshop, that's it.
It's called the workshop.
The workshop, yeah. That's why we bring Doug along. He remembers things that I don't.
On the other half of the brain.
Yeah, you are. You're about 80% of my brain. The other 20% keeps my heart beating. So that's totally free. We're giving away $1,000. I believe that ends at the end of this month. And it will be, what it does is just ask you to go visit our website, go visit our social media. There's up to 10 things you can do. It doesn't require joining anything or anything like that. It registers your visit, and you can get up to 10 entries in for that $1,000 drawing. And then you can come back each day and get one additional drawing daily. The only caveat to it is you must live in the United States of America to be eligible to receive the monies. So head on over there to our YouTube, and in our Discord, you'll see those clickable links. You can't put clickable links inside of TikTok. That's why they're not there. You can also get those on our website at AmericanDreamTrading.com and join our free Discord. If you scroll about halfway down the page, you'll see a link to the free Discord. This information and much more will be in there also. So get over there and grab them Diamond memberships. We also have, we have memberships you can pay annually, semi-annually, quarterly, even monthly, if that's what you want to do. By far the Diamond membership, because it's such a deep discount, would make the more logical sense to get. So you want to grab them today before Coach pulls them off the market. So anyway, we're on this ES 2-minute EWO to the downside. We entered over here. It's trying to break through right now, but it must break and hold to give us some confidence to the downside. Here's your breaks, but it never did break down and hold. What do I mean about a break and hold? Well, let's use the candles here going up. Let's just say this broke through. Here's your confirmation candle, which is stacked on top of the shoulder of the other candle previous. In other words, this candle ended at this price, and the new candle started at that price and continued upwards. It shows a sign of strength that it may want to keep going in that direction. Does that guarantee it's going to go that direction? No, it doesn't. Nothing works 100% of the time. If it did, we'd all be bazillionaires, right? The whole world would be doing this. It's not that easy sometimes. So, attention. Oh, we got to kill that here. Hang on a second. I got that turned off. There we go. Anyway, I have alerts that are going off on to notify me that EWOs are starting. That's built into the TradingView software. So it's kind of cool. I was playing around with them today. Got a little irritating and got on my nerves a little bit there today at the beginning because everything was popping. So I was setting off all the alerts all at one time. So I'm going to watch that. There's our break of the critical level here, this white line. There's our candle breaking through. This is potentially a break and hold candle. Too soon to tell yet, but it is indeed started on the shoulder of the previous candle, giving an indication for an entry to the downside. Okay. Now our entry, that's if we wait on the break and hold of this level. The entry was here, but the better play is to wait for it to break through this critical level because they're right there together. So you might well wait and see that extra few minutes. So we are going to follow this trade. Okay. And we'll see what we do. Oh, I forgot to even enter it. I do have, this is paper trading here on my screen. And enter that trade there. Again, this is not real money. This is my paper trading account. However, I will trade it just like it is. Okay. And you can see it'll show here once it gets going. Now, again, I got in a little late. I should have got in up here, but that's all right. Principle's still the same. I got a break. I got a hold. It's looking for some energy. It did have it. Now it's losing it already, but that's okay because I'm expecting this to pull down to 70. Because why? Because over here on my L2, there's 59.70 and a half. 59.70 and a half is clear down, is about right here. So I'm expecting this candle, unless people start throwing in orders, which might be doing right now, as a matter of fact, to pull down to here. We will see what happens here. It is getting late in the day. Sometimes people want to exit their positions and take their profits and go home. It's rained up really nice all day. Everybody probably expected the market to crash even more this morning during the Monday opening because of the credit downgrade by Moody's. But it did drop Friday and all day, Sunday night through Sunday morning or Monday morning here before the regular markets open. So I think what it looks like is they thought that as a opportunity to buy in and go upwards with it, which they did, and then now they're up here pretty much cashing out. So this is Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy. I also employ, probably more often than the 2-minute, is I do a break and hold below the 9, which Coach also teaches. So actually my entry would have been a little earlier, would have been back here, and I would have had a few more dollars there, but that's okay. The 2-minute EWO is a little bit more conservative to make sure it has a sense of direction down. Does that mean it's going to go down forever? No, it doesn't. You still have to manage your trade. So you can see there's some minor levels right over here. And then I got these white lines are points of decision, which these are historical levels, right? Where they've been bought and sold at, because I did my charts and I know where those are at, and so does everybody else. Let's face it, if I know where they're at, so does everybody else. It's not rocket science. It's historical levels of trading. I had to wet my whistle there. So what did I tell you it was coming down to? 70? Oh, let me put a line right there. All right. Right there. Let's see what happens when it gets there. 59.70. Line's off a hair. It's off about 1 tick, but it's close enough for hand grenades. So let's see if they can break through that or not. Right now I'm up $2,600 on this trade. Again, this is my paper trading account, as I do not use real money while I am talking to you people or in training mode. I am too distracted. I want to make sure that I'm not distracted so much that I wreck my real money, take money out of my family's bank account. So anyway, we'll see what happens here. I will have you know I am trading sort of for real on the other screen here. I'm watching both. I've seen this pulling. I've seen that good opportunity at 70. I entered the trades. I normally don't do this. I don't trade real usually when I'm over here, but I'm over here and I got tight stops. So on my real life trade, I'm going to keep them tight so I don't get distracted. I'm already in profit, so and I got my profit locked in here a little bit. It's a little bit tight, but we'll see what happens. Make a few bucks while we're sitting here talking. Okay. It's not a good idea to do that, though. You can get distracted if this would happen to pull back rapidly. I'm up $4,500 on this fake trade over here. So we'll see what happens. All right. And I've already, yep. Oh, baby. I'm glad I jumped in this for real. So I'm going to watch both. I'm watching 2 different places. So anyway, so what we're going to do is just watch this. We're going to watch the L2 levels over here. Now I got a big order at 68. 68 hair down for us. I'm just gonna slide this line down because I don't want this on here permanently. I'll delete it later. So now I have a wall over here on my L2 at 68, 75, and 68. So those are huge magnetic pulls to the downside. And look what it's doing. It's coming down here. That wick touched it. It's bounced off a little bit. I'll get a 68 even. And this line is at 68 even. See these big orders right here? People will jump into that because why should they pay more up here when they can move their price, buy-in price down lower and join the lower price? And right there it is. There's the 68 I called out. Is there bigger orders down there? Well, there's a 66. It's not considerably bigger, but it's 66. This next line is 65. And look at the money that we got going on here. Pulling, working out perfectly. I'm now up $11,000 on this trade right here, $10,000. As you see it fluctuate. I need to tighten up my stop a little bit. We're going to lock it in so that I walk away. If this suddenly reverses, I'm at least guaranteed $1,500 in profit by using my stop to lock in my profits. Do I want it that tight? Yeah, not really, but that's okay. I'm a couple candles away. If it stops me out, well, no matter what, I'm walking away with $1,500 of the $9,000 profit that I'm currently in. So now I'm coming down here, this 59.65. So now that's another point of decision. What am I going to do when I'm down here? Am I going to shed? Well, I can see there's a big order for 65. Look how big that's got. 184 contracts on our L2 and shows right here at 65. Anyway, well, that's how that works. So here we are. TikTok, if you want the better view, go over to go over to YouTube, and our channel over there is American Dream Trading. And yes, you can see my beautiful face over there on camera. Just go over to YouTube. I don't have the capability using TikTok's live studio software because I run on a Mac. So I can't, it won't work right. I tried it. I can get it to work, but it's just such a memory hog. It's just not worth it. So anyway, here we go. Anyhow, let's take a look here. What else we got? Still holding at 65. They're fighting here. They're pushing it down a little bit. People are starting to throw some orders in there. Can I tighten up my stop now? Yeah. If this gets down here, I'm going to slide my stop down above the next level, down like right here. But because it's bouncing around, I'll just put it right here at that's really tighter than I wanted. That could shoot up that fast in one candle and stop me out and get me out of the tray. But that's $2,600 there I can lock in. And I am doing very well on my other account as we speak. So we'll see what happens here. There we go. So now my next goal is to get past this 65 level. And then I have another line here about, it'll be about right down here because you got these double bottoms. And then we have some minor double bottoms here. We're going to have to fight before I can get to this 57.25 line that I have drawn on my chart as a historical level. But you can see how these kind of hung up a little bit, stair-stepped on their way. So I'm going to have to fight through pretty much them same levels on the way back down if it makes it that far. It could bounce here at any time. People could start saying, well, I'm going to buy in now, and they're going to get out of their shorts to take their profits, and that'll give people a buying opportunity. Still have that 965 wall. It's not wanting to go any lower than that right now. So that's right here on this white line. So I'm going to be watching unless somebody starts throwing in orders. This is not going to want to go. Oh, there's 64s now. There you go. There's some big orders, 64. That should pull it past the white line there, my historical support level, and pull that downward here. We'll see what happens. Let me get out of this, do this here, slide my stop down a little bit, tweak that a little bit, tighten it up over there. Go from there. Go from there. So now we're going to wait and see what happens down here at this 65 level. It still hasn't got up there. The orders are starting to come up. There's 66s. It's got a sell out for right here on this L2 that you see on my screen. So look at here, and then you got the 64. Now I'm starting to see some 63s at the bottom of my L2. That's a good sign that these are selling off and the price is dropping. So you can see 63s right here. Let's keep an eye on that. But the most important thing we got to do first before we count our chickens is 65. Yes, I was a chicken farmer. That's why that just popped out of my head. So anyway, let's wait and see what we get here. Sometimes this is the biggest part of trading is waiting for it to get to where you want it to be. Again, this L2 order book is orders placed but not yet filled. So they can move these out, cancel, move them up and down all around. People can throw orders in that cause this to go the other way. It's the last part of the day. People will do that, or institutions will do that, I should say. I guess institutions have people in them. Now I'm starting to lose some price support here to 65. People got a little nervous. See it hit the line. See the wicks there actually touch the line there, right? So we'll see if this is going to hold its own. I want to see these prices come back down. And now we're hitting this critical level. I might lock in this profit here. We'll see what happens. Maybe not. We're going to hope for it pulls back. Yeah, I'm seeing 67s at the bottom. It's not looking good for continuing down, but that can change in a heartbeat. Right now, people are filling orders. So I'm just going to do here, I'm going to give it one more. If this doesn't pull back here shortly, I am going to slide my stop down or just flat out sell it right here. I'll hit my button, close my position, lock in whatever this is, 5 grand. We'll see what this candle here wants to do. We're lower numbers at 66. I want to see 65s and pull that back down. This just may be a little bit of a retracement, so I'm going to be patient. Nothing tells me to get out of this trade yet. It's staying nicely below the 9, but it dropped so fast the 9 hasn't caught up to it. I want to see this slow down a little bit so I can use my 9 EMA as a better guide, because that's a big pullback to get to it if it does that. So this is what we do. We talk through our trades. At least I do. I talk to myself in addition to that, but I try to talk through trades. And there we go. There's it pulled back, coming back down. I see 64s there again. That's good. My 65 order is still sitting there, that big order that's in there that's trying to draw it down. Right now, they're just fighting over price. So may consolidate here for a couple minutes by the looks of it. There's not anybody really throwing any orders at the top of the L2. It's just sitting there. So I might get a couple candles side by side here before they decide where they want to take this, either up or down. So this is the thing here. Anyway. All right. So we'll give it a shot here. Okay. So I'm gonna watch it. Somebody want to check the TikTok feed? Make sure the audio is going through over there, please. Make sure I don't have my iPad muted. Mr. Lib says I'm muted. Somebody check that feed for me over there, one of the moderators. Thank you. Oh, there I got stopped out. You see that? I was turned my head away for a minute instead of locking in that profit. But you'll have that. That's how it works sometimes. That's why I don't trade my real money, because I get that very thing happen. Instead of me being able to lock in more profits, I got stopped out. So it's all right. Locked in, what did I have in there? 2,600 or something like that, I think. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Now, do I want to ride this back up? Well, we'll see. Again, as you get to this last part of the day, it gets chaotic. I want to wait on a break. There's my break. There's my hold. Do I want to jump in this trade here? I can, but the problem is I got these indicators here I got to bust through, right? I can do this for a quick scalp. I'm going to see what happens here. We'll jump in this. This is going to be a quick scalp until I get through these indicators here. All right. I'll leave this down here a little bit. We'll see what happens if this could push. See these indicators here? That's going to act as a point of resistance. So this
They're saying that you're muted.
Am I?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Well, that's what they're saying. Am I, though? Can you hear me on TikTok?
Not on mine.
Okay.
Not through mine.
I don't know what's going on here. Let me see. It's hard to say. I was using this for something else. They told me earlier I was muted, but check, 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 check. If it is, it'll just have to be, because I can't tear this all apart right now to do this. So let's see here. Go over to YouTube. Type in there, head over to YouTube to hear me. I don't know if you can hear me yet or not. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Can't. Well, anyway, see, this is why when you jump in, you have to respect these indicators. See, it stopped me out. It came up here to this indicator and rejected off of it. Why is that? Well, for one thing, the trend is down, right? When you try to go against the trend, better know what you're doing. In that case, that was a bad decision. I was hoping it would go through. It did have some energy in that candle, but it just fell out. So it got rejected off that. I turned my head and then boom, it stopped me out before I could do it again. So it's all right. So, all right. Yeah, Leia, I see that. Something in probably my iPad setting in there somewhere. Yeah. I could fix it, I guess. Take a look and see what's going on with it. I mean, hang on here, folks. Let me take a peek. Talk amongst yourselves. Be back shortly. Well, I don't see anything wrong here initially, but there is obviously. Well, anyway, I don't think I fixed it. Let's see here. No. Test, 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 test. I'm good on YouTube, yeah, because that's coming through my mic, through my software. YouTube's not. I mean, TikTok is not. So go to YouTube. American Dream Trading. Anyway.
Mark, gold is roaring to the upside at a double top.
Okay, we'll take a look at that here real quick. Yeah, it's coming up to a triple top plus there. It's got to get to that 38.9, might as well call it 239 level to even get a breakout this late of the day. It's probably unlikely, but that's my bias. Doesn't mean that's the case, right? But this has been a tough go here at this level. You can see how strong of a level that is. See this? All just going back here. Historically, that is a tough level to break through, right? So call me when it breaks through, and then we'll take a look at it. We're a little bit away from there. So watch that 239 level, 32.39 level there, give or take a tenth.
Playing it to the downside.
Who?
I'm playing it to the downside, actually.
You're playing
Scalping.
Oh, are you? Okay, well, it's going to the upside right now if you're playing gold. Anyway. All right, ES is stuck down here now. All right. Well, TikTok, I don't know what to tell you. I might have to just kill the feed on TikTok. I don't know why all of a sudden I don't have any sound on it. I mean, I did use it at church yesterday, but... What do we got here? See anything on here what says... Well, it'll have to be what it is. You want to type over there some more? Tell them just everybody needs to go there. I don't know what the issue is right now, and I can not about to tear it all apart to try to figure it out real quick. I mean, could restart it, I guess. All right. Going to restart TikTok. All right, I'm going to kill the feed, bring it back. See what happens. All right.
The ball to be in that direction. Knowing one gets up to that velocity. Now you want to, before you go and do that, you want to go and put your arrow wherever you want to swing, and then you want to wait.
Yeah, hang on here. Technical difficulties. Back here. Now this. Yes, I don't have any sound. I can't even hear this here. I don't know what it is. My volume button's not working on this for some reason. Up or down. Well, let's do it this way. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. All right, I'm going to restart my iPad. While it's doing that, put that back on. Give it a second here to pop. Anyway, what else we got going on here? We got oils kind of on the downside. Also, we have the Russell. It's kind of flat right now. Log back in here to my iPad. TikTok.
Most of the people.
There we go. I got sound now. Live. Go back here. Roll. Go live. There we go. Try it again. Let's see what we got. We live here on TikTok. Apologize, folks. Test, 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 test. Tick tock, tick, 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 tick tock. Audio check on TikTok. Go this way here a little bit. Anyway, go that way. All right. So, all right. All right, audio check, TikTok. TikTok, can you hear me over on TikTok? Type a 1 if you can hear me. Qatar, can you hear me on TikTok live?
Yeah, it's working now.
All right. Technical difficulties. Yay. Thank you, Leah. I don't know what it was. I restarted my iPad and it worked again. So I don't know what that was. So I wasn't getting any response out of my iPad when I was doing it. So something locked up on it temporarily. Anyway. All right. Emergency diverted. All the world's back in order again. Thank you, B Mac. All right. We're back again. Now you can hear. Okay. What are we at? What are we going to trade here? Let's see. If you have any questions, feel free to type your questions or comments in the chat box and we'll answer them as time allows. All right. So do I want to play ES to the upside here? Well, it's the same story. If it breaks at 59.75, yes, I will. I'm going to wait a little longer because this is a strong support or resistance here. And I want to wait and see if this breaks and holds above there. So type in my message there, where I'm at. You guys knew where I was at earlier today. There's where I'm at now on my profits, sharing that with our paid members. I'm not going to do that with you guys live. You wouldn't believe it anyway. So there's no sense in me telling you much. All right. Oh, right now, not that much there, Oracle. Type that in there for you. Right now, they're all coming back in, so we'll see what happens. There we go. All right, let's watch this trade here and see if this is indeed going to go to the upside or not. All right. And is this going to break? I want to personally see a break and a hold here, because I know this is a tough level to try to break through. It's glorious if it does. It'll be good for my pocketbook if it does. I'm actually in a live trade on my other monitor over here, which I'm watching this screen here anyway, so I know what's going on. All I got to do is move my mouse over there. One clicky click and I'll be out of the trade. Since I'm not paying attention to it like I should be, I'm not going to play around games. I see this retrace on me. I'll just hit sell, lock in my profits, and be done with it for the day. So, all right. I just decided to play it. Many times I'm on here live showing you with my paper trading account, and don't really dare to do what I'm doing right now because it could be disastrous, but I am up considerably today. So things would have to go horribly wrong for me to end up at zero today. If you would agree, paid members. Posted what I had in there right now. So, all right. So we're going to watch this man just trade. I want to see a break and hold above this line. Why is that? Because that will tend to show whether it's got some upward momentum or not. What's my L2 look like? Well, I got some big orders at 74 to want to buy in at. That is below my line. That's not good. I do have orders at that 75 level. If they can get filled soon enough, that'll push the price up. There we go. There's 76. Tried to pop up there with 75, 75. Oh, and I got a sell-off order at 78. So that's clear up here. So that would be good for me if it did that and be up here in this area. So it still hasn't held up there yet. So that's what I'm waiting on. You consider this a break. I want this candle stacked on the shoulder of this one, ideally, and with showing an upward momentum. All right, I'm already in this trade, but I want to see it break and hold above that. I did the break and hold above 9 over here for live on my real trade over here on my other monitor. So we'll see what this is. See what this brings up. We got a green EWO alert now on ES for the 2-minute EWO. You can see it's forming its first candle down here. Again, those of you on TikTok, if you want the better view, go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. You'll get the full screen view, full screen audio, right? And there's clickable links for you to win $1,000 in cold hard cash, and it's absolutely free. Only requirement is you must be a resident of the United States. Matter of fact, it's so free, even our paid members and myself are eligible to enter this drawing for free. All I got to do is go to visit those things that it asks you to visit, like our website and social media. And the software that's built into that Gleam sweepstakes program will automatically pick the winner. No one at AmericanDreamTrading.com is able to pick the winner. The software will do it totally random. If this is your first time here today and you never come back again, guess what? You're still eligible to win. If you're a paid member, you're still eligible to win. If you're a moderator, you're still eligible to win. If you're coach, you're still, well, he's the one giving the money away. Oh, maybe he'll want to win his money back. No, he won't be playing. So, and all of you watching right now on the social medias and the people you share this with also have the opportunity to do that. So there you go. If you share this, especially the YouTube feed, it'll have that link in there. For those of you who don't want to go over to our YouTube channel for whatever reason, you don't have to. You can go to AmericanDreamTrading.com, get our free Discord, and that information's all in there also that you can click it. This thing's moving up little by little. It's pretty weak. It doesn't have a whole lot of volume. There is a sell-off order at 77, which may have people scared. That's up here in this area, just above where this is at right now, which is the previous day's high. So that's another milestone. Even though I didn't draw a line, coaches' indicators do that for us on here on some of these things. There's some historical data that's automatically put on there, such as previous day high, previous day low, current day high, low, pre-market high and low, etc. Also, it will have, what you may not be able to see because I made it real small, New York session high, London session high and lows, and the Tokyos are also on here. And it's fully customizable. There's all kinds of things that you can do with it to tweak it to what you like. I have a lot of the things turned off, but you can see all the different things here you can put on your charts if you want it, just by a simple mouse click. Turn off whatever you want, change colors wherever you want, put in your sessions for where you live at in your time zone. I can check these here for highs and lows, and I just noticed that last update unchecked these things again. So there's the daily high and low. We'll go weekly. Monthly I don't really care about, but we'll leave it right there for now. We'll just say that's okay for there. So this level is really holding us back here. I might go in here and just see what's going to happen, if this is going to hold or not. If not, I'm going to get out of this trade because I'm impatient. There we go. All right, well, look who's over there. Mr. Miller showed up over there on the TikTok lives. Oh, I ain't worried about no big wicks there, Mr. Miller. I ain't afraid of no wicks. I'm just trading the trade that's in front of me. They don't scare us, do they? We know what to do with them. Because why? Because we're trading our levels. And I can see what's going on here. But yes, there is some volatility, and that's expected towards the end of the day anyway, right? Things are getting more volatile, and here it goes pulling back. It sat there a little too long. People didn't like it. And I even told you there was a big order to pull that down. So let's see if that went down to 72. It actually went further down than what I would like to have, but that's okay. We'll see what's going to happen. If that was just a people taking profit and getting out of town, I'm going to see if these numbers get larger up here at the top. The other thing I'm watching for is to make sure I don't have any big orders down here that want to pull it down. So down here, this 971, if it's going to go any big orders down here, it'll end up pulling the orders down further. But it's just got to get, it has to get past this line right here. This is your breakout level. It has to break and hold above this to, see, I about got out of that trade for real, my real trade. But I'm still hanging in there. I got my stop there. Didn't touch it that time, almost. It come as close as you can get to touching my stop without touching it. So I'm going to wait and see if this breaks through before I enter this trade here, because I didn't enter at the same time. This is where I entered on the trade that I'm in. So my stop's down here. So it missed my stop. So let me show you what happens over here. Again, this is fake money, right? It's paper trading. It's a simulated account so they can learn how to use the software, enter, and exit trades without risking my real account. So this here is touching that wick. Well, I think it's going to break through this time. I just got a feeling it's going to do it. Well, you know what you can do with your feelings, right? You can get your account wrecked. That's what you can get with your feelings. So I'm going to wait for this to get up here. When this breaks through here again, I'm going to enter the trade, even though it doesn't have a break and hold. I just want to show you what can happen. Well, I'll just tell you what will happen. If it doesn't have the break and hold, it'll pull back down, and then you'll be in a losing trade. So you don't want to do that. That's why we want to wait for these confirmation candles to the upside. It increases our likelihood of a better trade. Again, it's not a guarantee. There's no guarantees in any trading strategy. But I am green because I got in on the break and hold over here. So not up a whole lot. Matter of fact, I'm only up 300, whatever it says. So it's not wanting to go there. It's not looking good. Bull or bear? Sure. Well, I don't worry about whether it's bull or bear. I'm looking to see, I am trading the trade in front of me. If this goes up, then it goes up. If it goes down, then I'll trade it down. Whatever way it goes, I will make money because Coach teaches us how to make money when the market goes up. He teaches us how to make money when the market goes down. And he even teaches us how to make money when the market goes sideways. So I really don't care which way it goes. Right now, I'm in a long position to the upside. It got up here and pulled back. It failed to break and hold above this critical level after getting in down here. So you can see right now pretty much where I'm at. So I'm going to have to make a decision here. It's getting close to my stop anyway. Probably going to get stopped out. I might get out before it causes a loss, but I'm going to wait and see. I have these little candles here. It can bounce off to at this level, but I'm probably going to rip my Band-Aid off, take the loss, and wait for a better entry because there's no sense throwing money away when I can see that these numbers over here, there's a 69 there now. That's going to want to pull it down. So I'm going to just get out of this trade temporarily. I'll take the $375 loss, just so I don't lose more right now. And I'll wait for a better reentry because it lost steam as it was going up there. So sometimes you got to know when to rip the Band-Aid off. Hey, Miranda over there, one of our moderators at AmericanDreamTrading.com over there on the TikToks. Everybody say hi to Miranda. She's one of our moderators. She helps run this corporation behind the scenes, takes care of tickets and payments and blah, blah, blah. Issues as they arise. She's one of the people you talk to without actually getting to meet in person on camera. It's almost impossible to get her on camera. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think she's a bot. I don't even know if she's a real person. She just doesn't get on camera very much. Yes, tappy tap tap. Thank you, Miranda. Over there, let's get those likes up. All right. And while you're doing that, head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and get one of those memberships. Let me share with you. Let's see. What I'm going to do is show you about a 5-minute video. And in this video is everything. It's all our different memberships. Now, it doesn't mention the Diamond membership because the Diamond membership was created after this video was. So we need to update that here. Everything you're going to see on this Diamond membership, it's our all-inclusive membership. It's the kitchen sink. It's everything that we ever have created. It's everything that we will ever create in the future is all included for a one-time payment of $5,000. That is a deep discount. It's normally priced at $20. Coach is running some promo specials to give people an opportunity to get in. It's not going to last forever. So I'd be surprised if it makes it much past Memorial Day, to be quite honest with you. But I don't know that. I don't know what day. He has a date in mind. He just hasn't told us exactly what date that day is. At least he hasn't told me, which doesn't matter, right? Get it while you can. Sell the wife, sell the kids, sell the car, sell a kidney, sell the neighbor's cars, sell the neighbor's kidney, whatever you want. Go ahead and do that. And when we also have, and you'll see there's different membership levels for every budget, and you can go check them out at AmericanDreamTrading.com. So this video I'm about to play, everything that you see, all these individual memberships and benefits are all included in our Diamond membership. So let Coach tell you all about it. Here he is.
So if you guys are interested in joining us, head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. You guys can sign up for a free Discord or one of our paid membership. Our first paid membership that we have is our regular premium membership. With that, you guys will get access to our Zoom. Inside of our Zoom, you will have a live open microphone. You will get live training and trading starting at around 8:45 until market close every day at 4 p.m. when the market is open. You guys will also receive the hot stock pick, the pre-market setup where we go over strategic levels of certain key different stocks throughout the day you can use, and also at the opening of the bell. As a regular paid member, you will also get the IPO Center. So any new and exciting IPOs that come out, you will get them first. Plus all the videos on demand. We have around 11 videos to help you get started on your journey with us here at American Dream Trading. They'll go over things like day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, the wheel option strategy, our 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed from being in the stock market over 33 years. When you're ready to step it up, you can join our VIP membership. By the way, the premium membership starts at $200 a month. The VIP membership starts at $500 a month. With the VIP membership, you guys will get access to early training and trading starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 12 hours of access to us with some of our self-made millionaires, mentors. And then you'll get training with me starting around 8 o'clock every single day. You guys will get the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. We put on a workshop class once per month. You will get all of the previous workshop classes and any future workshop classes as long as you're a paid member. You'll also get all the VIP training videos. We have over 50 beginner and advanced videos to help your journey. We also have the TradingView indicators. These are an overlay indicator system that goes on top of TradingView. It will require a subscription, which is about $15 a month. This is my 2-minute EWO strategy. You guys can use this with stock, options, futures, and crypto. If you're a VIP member and you want to step it up to our highest level that we have right now, which is VIP Gold, you can do that for an additional $250 a month. Now, with all of our services, you can buy monthly, quarterly, semi-quarterly, or annual, and sometimes we have lifetime deals on these. So make sure you guys are watching for deals. With the VIP Gold, you guys are going to get all the mastermind classes for free, and we have another one coming up. I will let you know when that is coming. You'll also get 1 hour of tech support where we can remote in and look at your systems and help you get set up with your charts, etc. This is not a one-on-one, but this is to help you get started if you need it. We also have weekend training every Saturday at 11 a.m. If you guys have busy lives and schedules and your jobs, right, are always in the way of you trying to get training, well, we have weekend training. We also have the VIP Gold Lounge access, the VIP Gold Priority Help Desk support. We have our news service where we're giving daily and weekly outlooks of the news. We also have breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. with our other self-made millionaires and mentors, so make sure you guys check that out. Everything inside of the VIP room is recorded, so all of these sessions are recorded for you, including all the training that I had mentioned before. You can catch all of this in the replays only for VIP Gold members, so if you have busy lives, everything is recorded for you. Of course, we have other things inside of the VIP Gold, like the 90-day challenge, the debt-free challenge, where we're helping you to become debt-free, and our brand new in beta live Apple chat, where you guys can watch one of our moderators, David over there, live trade Apple with the 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed. He has made currently at this time, as of December 2024, he is over $320,000 in profits that he has made using this strategy over the last 2 years. We also have our brand new futures membership. You guys will start getting training for futures from noon to 4 p.m. every day, and all the training videos, terminology, everything you need to get started in futures with our futures membership. With the futures membership, you guys also get the Trading View indicators. So those are only available to VIP and futures members. Some of our a la carte services you guys can get, you can get a one-on-one with a moderator. We have all of our training videos, like the mastermind classes, how to grow a small account part 1 and 2 when it's released, but you guys can buy those from our website. You guys can also get inside of our mentorship program. Our mentorship program is $500 a month. You will sit with me every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern for an hour in a small, intimate group where we can go over larger items or just get you kickstarted, right? Can be IRAs, 401ks, SEP, anything you guys want to talk about, swing trading, day trading, right? Anything that you guys want to get inside of that room. It's just like having a one-on-one with me every single week. And again, those are all of our products and services you guys can get at any time by going to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
There you go. Those are all our individual membership package currently available. Again, it doesn't specifically mention Diamond, but Diamond includes every single thing you saw on those videos. And again, on TikTok, you could have saw them over on our YouTube channel. You can always watch it on the review, because upon the conclusion of this broadcast and any of our 3 live broadcasts, which Coach is live from 9 to 11, I'm live from 2 to 4, and then we have the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, with our host Don, which starts at 5 p.m. Eastern. Again, each and every day, Monday through Friday. Just a heads up, next Monday, the markets are closed. It's Memorial Day. So make sure you have that on your calendar. There's no trading next Monday due to the markets being closed for Memorial Day here in the United States. Does that mean the futures markets will be closed? I don't know. I didn't look at the schedule yet, quite honest with you, because sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Hey, there's Della popped in over there on the YouTube Live. Good to see you again also. All right. Let's see what else we got going over here. Carmen, yes, this is a 2-minute. If you guys see the watermark on here, it says ES, and it's a 2-minute chart. It has a number 2. If I change it to 1 minute, that number will change to a 1 minute. 5 minute changes to a 5 minute. So I'm using Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy, waiting for this breakthrough of this 75 level, break in a hold to the upside. As you can see, it's hitting it again. Now, it's hit it pretty quickly, retesting it pretty quickly. There could be a higher statistical chance of it going through this time. But again, we're trading to trade. All I know is I want this to break through and then have another candle standing on the shoulder of the candle that breaks through. to give me some indication it wants to go higher. There's some big orders at 76 and 77. 76 is right here, just above the line. So those have to sell off before it can even go to 77, which have to sell off before it can go higher than that. Do we have the volume to support it? I don't know. Those orders also may be scaring other people from buying right now because they can see there's a sell-off coming over here on my order book, or the L2 order book. There's an L1, L2. There's actually an L3. So anyway, that's what's kind of scaring them off. Anyway, we're waiting on it. Let's see if there's something we're better off wasting our time on. Get that off there on my alarms. Let's see. Russell's flat also. Gold, the volume would be dropping on gold now as it would be with the currencies. There shouldn't be a whole lot of movement there in the currency markets now. Those should pretty much be dead. So we'll just concentrate on the ES, and we're going to wait and see what happens. Nothing else. I could probably play a bounce down if this rejects again, maybe for a quickie scalp. We'll see. I can preload for it. I already have my ticks up. So I can put 30 ticks in there, right? Have that in, have that ready to go. We'll see what happens. If it needs to be, we will switch to this, to the buying, if it breaks and holds. So I'm pretty preloaded right now. It doesn't look very confident that it wants to pull through. There's a 74 orders that going to fill. It is filling. Bam, now it went to 75. 75s are 75, 75.50 is our line. We'll see what here's 75.50. Is that order filling? Boy, is it hanging up here. Oh, there it is, filling. All right, so now we got 76 for sale. All right, it's going to try to break through here right now. Now, will it? 77. It's going to have to get up here a ways to get my confirmation candle, my break and hold candle. So, see what goes on. There we go. We're going to watch. A lot of times they're sitting around and waiting. This is not all click, 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 click. You have to wait for the setup, be patient for the movement. Sometimes these things just don't move, especially this time of the day. Right now, there's a little bit lower volume. I mean, it's not that bad, really, but the volume is lowered. It'll pick up now. We are officially in the power hour, which is one of the things Coach says in his rules. You should never be trading in the last hour of the day. It can get very volatile. J-Dog says, currently flying over the Pacific Ocean, learning about futures. Wow. See that? Even an airplane you can watch for live free. And you can trade, too. Is that one of the planes that has Starlink on it, or do you have the crappy airlines Wi-Fi? There's my break. There's my hold, right? Where was that sell off at? 79 now, right? So this is going to be a quick scalp to the upside. We're going to see what happens. We do have an EWO trying to form. We have the first bar. All right. What do we got limiting our upside potential right now? Well, definitely way up here, but that's a mile away, right? So I got to get above this right here. See this little mess here? This little level here. And then right here, this area, there'll be another above this currently, this diddling in the middle regression channel bar line. Should never diddle in the middle like I am right now. See the pullback because of those orders are in there. They got to sell off before this can go up. So now I'm watching this 77, 75, 78 level to move up the ladder here and get sold off. Until those do, this isn't going anywhere, right? So, and it still does not like this level. It tried to have a decent candle with some good energy, and it collapsed due to the orders that are in on that other side. So that is not good. And this is power hour. So we'll see here. We'll give it a chance. See if it's going to bounce off these indicators, the 9 and the 55 and the 21 down there. If not, it's not good for my trade. This is why you don't trade in the last hour. I don't trade in the last hour. It's not that I haven't, but I don't as a general rule. Looking around, see what else we got here. Let's see if this bounces up. If this ever gets up here, I can take whatever green it'll give me. Because apparently it doesn't like being up here today. It doesn't like getting above the previous day's high. which is this fake green line right here, right below where I got in at. That's the level it doesn't like. We'll see what we got here. Be patient. All right, let me see what we got. Tick, 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 tick. Who's got a question? You got questions? We'll answer them here. Yes, we are in the power hour. Right. There we go. Yep. Oh, yes. Orcolo, that's where you heard it at, right from Coach's voice, the sound of his voice. And see how this goes against you. It did not hold that break and hold. It pulled right back. There actually was one there, but it pulled back because they started throwing orders in. So I got my face ripped off in the process, right? This is not good, so I'm going to get out of this. Just rip the Band-Aid off, start over again. See what happens. Actually, I don't even want to play that anymore because it's so choppy right now. We'll give it some time. Oil's to the downside. However, it is at a critical level. I don't know if we can scalp this here, but if I do, I'm going to wait till it gets down to this 86 level, this triple bottom down here. Let's see what we got here. I got an 84 order, which just sold off. Now they moved it to, let's see, 80s. This level is 83. There it is breaking down below. Do I want to set up for a short here? I want to see some more on here before I do. No huge, there's 6180. So I'm going to wait for that 6180 and see what it's going to do. Is it going to jump down to the next level? I'm going to wait for this to fill. If it fills fairly quickly, I might do a short scalp to the downside. You got 79 there now. We'll see what happens. There's 81 and 4. Nope. See, they threw orders in. There's an 82 in there now. So they don't know what they want to do. So it's going to pause here at this triple bottom. They know it's there. Right? 80 is my next key to going down lower. Right? As you can see, there's a small little wick. And same thing with oil. The volume really dies out, so it's not an ideal thing to trade at this time of the day either. You can see here was the volume during the day. Down here, these bars at the bottom. Now look at it. Virtually nothing there. So it's kind of hard to get it moving when you don't have volume. Well, tell how to spot a fake breakout. Well, using the L2. Quite honestly, you can't. I mean, because people can throw orders in here. Again, these are orders that are placed but not filled, so they can manipulate them. They'll throw in large orders just to bring the price down to them, and then they'll reverse their positions and all these things. So there's a lot of that goes on. Things where institutions are having pre-programmed buys and sells also on top of it. So all you can do is just use the information that's in front of you and try not to read more into it, thinking you have something that. But when you see these walls, it's not naturally going to want to pull down to them. And it's still waiting on this 80 mark. That's what I want to see. So I want to see a break and hold below this 83 line right here, the white line. So, and that's also today's opening right here. Just a hair below, that's where today opened at. So right now it's still at higher than what it opened, but it looks like acting like it wants to finish lower than it opened. But we'll see. So I'll use these numbers, the amount of contracts. It doesn't matter what the numbers are, just in comparison to each other, is there a much larger order? And if there is, people will join in on that and it will pull the price down. As you can see, this thing's just bouncing around like crazy. They don't know what they want to do here. What's Russell doing? Russell's also coming up to a triple top here. It's got to break through this level. It's a very strong level there. What else? ES. Look at that. Still doesn't want to break it. Just consolidated there to no end. Is it going to die there today or what? It kind of looks like, don't it? So you don't want to, definitely doesn't want to break through. Let me see here. All right. Walls there. Nope, no walls. And 71, which is down here. This wants to pull right down here to these other, where this other one stopped. But that didn't last very long there either. So I would prefer not to trade any of these, to quite honest with you. Why wreck my account? Okay. Anyhow, this is what you call consolidation when you get sideways movement. What causes that? Them fighting over the price, fighting over one tick. This person doesn't want to buy, this person doesn't want to sell, and they don't want to buy what the other person's got to sell, and they don't want to sell what the other person just gave to them, so they can't get rid of it. They're stuck with it. Until somebody decides to throw in a bigger orders in there and pile up, this price isn't going anywhere. 71.50, if anything, the bigger orders are to the downside, which would be about right here, if I drew a line right there, right? Which is pretty much where these candles are at, right? So if I slide that down, line up the candles, see how it hits here, hits there, and go back here, see how it struggled there to break through. So that's a pretty good level. It'll be this one right here. So we'll see what happens. In fact, I'm going to lock that line in there. I like that line. If you can't break through that, you might as well forget it. All right, thanks for those likes and follows and those gifts also over there. Appreciate it. Make sure you click the thumbs up button over there on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. And for those of you who want the full screen picture, you can also head over to YouTube and American Dream Trading. See what happens here. Nope, I don't think it's going to go there. Still at 71.50. This is right here where this line is. So pretty much where that bottom of that wick is at is where it wants to go to for now. So look at all these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 minutes of consolidation. Makes for entertaining TV, doesn't it? All right. So we'll see what happens. Anybody see anything? Oh, well, I'm doing anything? Nope. Stuck at that critical level also still. That open. There's oil. Russell. Gold. Not breaking through this level here that it wants to. And indices are pretty much done now. All right, let me see what else we got here. Yeah. Sleepy. All right, well, we'll see here. Is this going to set up for a downside play? I don't know. We'll see here. Probably going to bounce again. We'll find out, right? Did in there. 69, which is considerably lower, so it's acting like it really wants to pull down to 69.75. But I'm going to see what it does here first. If it can't break this, I'm not going to buy it. Got to be patient. Talk out what your logic is for entering any trade. Talk out loud to yourself also on your logic of getting out of the trade. Talk to yourself out loud on staying into trade and why while you're into trade. You know, be able to communicate to yourself verbally so your brain can hear it, even though your brain gave you that, stored that information to give you that idea to execute this trade. And so you also have to have an exit plan. Where am I going to get out at if it reaches to? Well, what if it breaks there? What's my second plan? So that's what you got to do. Talk it out loud. You'll like you're a crazy person. See what happens. All right. What else we got? Thank you for those shares. We're on TikTok. By the way, please share out this feed clicking the share button. So. All right, well, we're waiting for some mysterious breakout to happen, which doesn't look like it wants to do. All right. Let's go over Coach's rules. Did you know Coach had rules? He has very specific rules to help preserve your account. Okay. Get this in here. Let me play Coach's rules so that you know what they are. They're very simple, very easy to do. Doing them is a different story because as humans, we want to rebel against the man, against authority. Well, these rules are here to help preserve your account. So I would highly suggest that you pay attention and follow them on every trade. So here's Coach's rules.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right? Some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time, and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Stop. I'm doing it to protect you. Right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour. High volume, hedge fund managers, making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. All the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next one. Oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. Notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right? How are you going to advance? Stop saying woe is me. Stop saying I don't get it. Stop saying I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything, and I don't get to make any money, and it's just I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right, and again, like, oh, I'm not listening to this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce. This is the golden nuggets, not the coach. Just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We can call out stuff all day long. You can just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody if you don't know how to handle it. You might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day. Right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
That's coach's rules there. So get this back here. Check that. There we go. Good. See what we got. Now my camera's froze. What's going on here today? This thing's just messing up left and right today. Streaming here. Let me switch modes here. This one up here. Switch. Well, my camera is froze up at the moment. Let's see what's going on here. Close this out. Well, there's just a second time of technical difficulties today here. I don't know what is going on, but I am froze up. I know you can hear me, but my screen is froze. Let me try to get this to pop up here real quick. And see what we get. Restart the camera here. And no. All right. Well, you know what? Now my camera's froze up. So I'm having some technical glitches here today. So what I'm going to do here is, let me see. Let me go this way. Now let me come back. Transition. Hello. Nope. I am froze. Sorry about that, folks. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe that's just the old interweb gods telling us that it might be time to wrap it up here. My screen is froze up here, and I can't seem to unfreeze my camera here. Let me restarting my camera also. Let me see here. Quit this here. Open it back up. See what we can do here real quick. If this don't work, then it will be what it is. Let me see. Camera. Well, that didn't work either. So right now this camera is frozen, but my voice is not. I take it because I can see my meter moving. Well, anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a day. And normally here from 2 to 4 each and every day, but I think Mark's going to pack it in here or there. There's another glitch that I'm having there. So glad you could be here today on this brief edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com. We are live 3 times a day. Coach is live from 9 to 11 each and every single day. I'm live from 2 to 4, except for today. And Don will be live starting at 5 p.m. over on our YouTube channel with a camera that's working. And that is the Aftermarket Show on YouTube channel. So anyhow, I don't know what's going on here. I have to restart my system or something. Something's glitching here somewhere. Usually I don't have any issues with that part of it. Got enough power to do it. So I will call it a day. I'll try to be nice to anybody you see for the remainder of the day, because you never know what's hiding behind their smile. And I will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.